Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 4, consists of Naufal, Nisya, Rahil, and Vina. So for the title is the effect of proving duration toward quality of bread. For the variable of this worksheet is independent variable is duration of proving that are the total of proving is 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 70 minutes, and 120 minutes. For dependent variable is quality of bread that are smell, taste, and texture. For the control variable is the amount of yeast, flour, egg, sugar, salt, water, and the temperature. For the hypothesis is the more duration of proofing, the more good quality of bread. Next, the material and ingredients will be delivered by Naufal.
Okay, so I'm here to tell about the materials, and it should be tools, but it's said ingredient. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so for the material itself is the first is the high protein flour, and next is warm water, and the next is milk powder, and the next is condensed milk, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of butter, and one teaspoon of instant yeast, half half a teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, and oil. And so for the tools is consists of scales, tablespoon, teaspoon, bowl, pan, steamer, and sieve. All right, the next procedure will be explained by Vinalia. Go ahead.
All right. For the procedure, after preparing the tools and materials, we mix sugar, condensed milk, and warm water until they dissolve, and then we add the yeast and stir it again and leave them for about 15 until 20 minutes until the water is foamy. And then we sieve while waiting the use water to be foamy, we sieve flour mixed with milk powder and eggs, and then stir it well and pour the yeast water that already foamy little by little while stirring, and then knead by hand when it starts to clump. And then we knead the dough until it doesn't stick to our hands, and then we add salt and butter and continue to knead until evenly mixed. And when it's elastic, or in bahasa when it's kalis, we cover it with a cloth, and then we proving it until it expands. Depends on our proving time. And then we prepare a container, grease it with oil, and the dough that already proving, we put it to the pan, and then we set aside it until the dough has risen again to fill the pan. And next, for the result will be delivered by Nisha.
And for the result, the experiment 1, it is made by me, Nisha. The total proving it is 30 minutes, 5 and 15 minutes proving 1, and then 15 minutes proving 2. The smell of the bread, it is like a common bread. It tastes also like a common bread. The texture, it is soft and chewy. And the second experiment, it is made by Naufal. The total proving it is 60 minutes, 30 minutes for proving 1 and 30 minutes for proving 2. And the smell, it is like a cake. The taste is there is a hint of raw egg, and the texture, it is firm like a cake. And the third experiment, it is made by Vina. The total proving, it is 90 minutes, 55 minutes for proving one, and 45 minutes for proving one, and 45 minutes for proving two. And the smell, it is like a common bread. The taste also like a common bread. The texture, it is soft and fluffy. And the last experiment, it is made by Filhak. The total time for proving, it is 120 minutes, 90 minutes for proving one, and then 90 minutes for proving two. For the result, it is the smell like a common bread, the taste also like a common bread, and the texture, it is slightly compact. And next, it is the conclusion will deliver by Naufal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the conclusion. So for the conclusion of our experiment about making the steamed bread is that the duration of proofing in bread does not affect the texture, but does not seem significant to the smell and the taste. We also found out that it would be better for us if we use different variable, which is the physical traits of the bread, such as the volume, the height, and the amount of and how much is it's become mengembang, something like that. We found out that uh, it will be similar. Every treatment will be similar if we use the independent treatment of the quality. So yeah, further experiment need to be done to prove that the proofing has an effect on the bread. All right, that's all from our group. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.